So the app that I'm going to walk you guys through is called Toontastic, and this is another app that can help with creating like short videos and little stories. Now the app actually, when you use it, every time you use it and make a new video, gives you a tutorial as you go and walks you through the video. So what I'm going to be doing is walking you guys through the app using screenshots. So when you open up the app, this is what the home page will look like, and all you'll need to do is click on Create Cartoon, and this will be all lit up. So from there, it'll take you to this screen here, which, there we go. So once you get here, all you'll need to do is click New Cartoon. If you've already been working on it and you need to go back and work on it, this paintbrush will be lit up and you'll be able to just click from there. But right now we're just going new cartoon, so you would end up clicking on this. Once you click on that, it will take you to this screen here. So from here, they set you up with 5 scenes to begin with. You have setup, conflict, challenge, climax, and resolution. If you decide that you want to add more scenes in, you would go down to this bottom left-hand tab here that says Scenes. And when you click on that, all these scenes will open up at the bottom. So you can click on it and it will, so like say I could click on climax. When you click on it, a little climax box will pop up here. And you can actually change the order of them if you want. So say the climax box gets added on over here after the resolution. You can click on it and drag it over, and it will move it back over where the other boxes are. So from there, you're going to actually want to click on one of the boxes, and this will open up settings. So this would be as if I'm back editing, say, like the introduction scene. And from there, you have to pick the setting that you want. Now, because this is a screenshot, I can't flick through and show you all of the different backdrops there are. But when you open the app, you'll be able to do that. So the one that I'm just going to use is the Savannah sunset. So you'd click on that, and then you would click on the paintbrush down at the bottom here, and it would let you edit that scene. And then this will open up, and it will have you add toys into the scene. They're all sorted, so right now we're in the wildlife category, but if you wanted to change that, you would just swipe left or right to view all the other ones. So what I went ahead and did was swipe through the actual characters down at the bottom and added in a couple, like this. So when they all first get added, a lot of them are overlapped and stuff, and they're all on top of each other like this. What you'll be able to do with them, though, is click on this start button up here, and from there, the app will start recording the screen and your voice. So when that happens, every time you click on one of the toys, so say I clicked on this one here, you move it around, and the screen will record the little toy or character moving around on your screen. So you can go ahead and do that with all of them. So like the example that I have, this is what the screen would look like as you're editing. So I put my finger on them and moved them around and spread them out on the screen. And you'll notice up at the top it says stop. That's because the screen is recording the entire time you're doing this, and it's also recording your voice. So once you've moved all the characters around the way you wanted to, and you had them all say what you want them to say, you'll go right back up to the top and you'll click on stop. And from there, it will end the scene. So you can see now that that scene is saved down in the lower left-hand corner. So from there, you can add music to the scene. And you'll see down at the bottom here, you have all these different categories of the types of music it will play. What you'll do is click on one of those faces, and it will add that type of music to your scene. And there are actually more than just those 6 categories of songs. And the way that you can change what music plays is by clicking on, so you would like put your finger on this, and then you can drag the scene up or down. So the example I have over in the next screenshot is if I slide this up, it will actually change the type of music that can play during that scene. And there are several different levels as you slide the image up and down, so make sure to explore all of those so you can really get a feel for all the different types of music that can play in the background during your scene. So once you pick your music for that, you would go ahead and finish by just clicking on your next little like scene thing. So you click on conflict, challenge, climax, whatever you have up there. And that means that you've totally finished one scene and you now have 4 more that you can work with, or however many you have left. Like say you added a scene, like we said down on the bottom left. So once you're done with one scene, you can go through and finish doing all of the other scenes and organizing them all in the order that you want them and all the stuff like that. Once you're done with that, you will need to actually finish your movie. You'll do that by going up to the upper right hand corner of the app and clicking Done. Once you click on that, this will show up, and you'll need to put in a movie title. You'll need to say who it was directed by, and then you'll need to export it to your camera roll. So what the whole thing will look like is this. So you can put in your movie title, so I might have called that Safari or something, and then directed by, you put in your name, and then you'll actually need to click on this. You'll need to tap it with your finger, and a check mark will show up, letting you know that it's been exported to your camera roll. Once you've done all of that, you need to make sure that you click on the check mark over here so that everything is actually exported and the movie is saved and everything. Once that happens, once your video has been exported to your camera roll, you're going to need to then take the video and upload that to YouTube. And to do that, you might actually have to put the video onto your computer and then upload it from there. But you might actually be able to take the video right off the iPad and put it on YouTube. Once you've done that, you'll need to upload the video to YouTube and give it a title there again and a description and stuff. And after that, you can get the embed code for that video and put it on your website. And after all of that, you're finished. And again, really quickly, say you finish with your video, or you don't finish, I mean, you can go back to this screen here. This is the main screen you get to after clicking on Create Cartoon, like that. It'll take you here, and you'll actually be able to flip through these. So say that this video over here is one I've been working on earlier that I didn't have a chance to finish. You can click on that, finish working on it, and then like it is here on the main screen, you can use this little thing here to then export that finished product to your camera roll. But other than that, you will have a completely finished video.